going to have a little walkthrough on how to answer this question 4. Just the same as before, I'm going to do a paragraph of my own which you can follow through, and then I'm going to ask you to write a paragraph using a writing frame if you need to. Now this is worth 20 marks, and I think we need to decide first to what extent we do agree. Otherwise your paragraph, your answer will have no structure. So personally, Zoe's slow to react to the warning signs and it's really dangerous. I fully agree with this. I fully agree. And I'm just going to make a note of 3 reasons why I fully agree, because I want to do 3 paragraphs. So the first reason is the change in setting, or the change in atmosphere, reflects that something is going to happen. It's a warning sign that Zoe should have been aware of. My second reason that I fully agree is that her husband notices, so she should have, instead of just calling him an irritant or whatever it was. And the last reason I fully agree, and I'm going to just talk about this bit, the situation being really dangerous, is it's obviously dangerous. They're up the side of a mountain covered in snow, and this is especially reflected by the dramatic description at the end. Okay, so they would be my 3 paragraphs. You could do something different if you wanted to. So, the other little tip that I've got for you is we are going to do PEEFs, but it can be quite useful to start with just 1 or 2 sentences to explain what you're going to write. Do you agree? So I'm going to do that in black. So here we go. Let's use this line. I fully agree with this statement, and it's okay to use I, as Zoe seems a confident skier. She's whizzing about the place, and there are clear signs of danger, so I believe she should have paid attention to these. Okay, so obviously now you've written that as your point of view, so you've got to stick to it. Can't contradict yourself, the exam board really do not like that. So I'm going to start with my point, and my point is, the first reason I agree is because of the small changes in the atmosphere which signal danger. So there's my point. I might just put onto the end of that small changes in the atmosphere which signal danger, and contrast with the previously peaceful scene. Now it just extends this a little bit there. So over the page, just run out of space. Here's my evidence. This happens sure I don't misquote. Small slab of snow slips. I'm going to put my S in square brackets because I've had to add that from underneath. Okay, points, evidence, done. Excellent. Explain. So remember, when you're explaining, you've got to say, why does your quote back up your point? So our point, remember, was about the disruption to the peaceful atmosphere, warning signs. To an experienced skier, this may serve as a warning sign of something bigger. The use of the strong sibilant, which is the S, remember, sound, adds to the tone of unease created in this quote. I'm just going to highlight sibilant because remember, you have to analyse language. Now, I'm not that pleased with my explanation there, so I'm definitely going to add a further more on because I feel like I need to say something fancier. I'm going to talk, I think, about slip as a verb, showing that she's losing control. Furthermore, the verbs slip, and I'll remember from our annotation that we've got two more verbs. Where are they? Let's have a look. Displaced and book. So I'm going to put those into booked and displaced. Create a semantic field. Now I've hit two language techniques here, look, verbs and semantic field, nice, of instability, comma, again emphasising all is not right. I'm going to develop that a little bit more again. It could be argued. Now phrases like this, it could be argued, and even furthermore, really make your writing sound fluent. It could be argued that Zoe is quick to recover her balance. If you are an experienced skier, would a little bit of snow bother you? But it is clear there has been a significant shift in atmosphere by the rumble. She notices, she does notice it, but chooses to ignore. The other thing that I'll just point out about that little paragraph there is it could be argued, because what you're doing there is you're looking at alternate interpretations, and that's a really good thing to do. So there's my paragraph, and I'm just going to give you a little writing frame to do your own. And we start, what colour do we start with? We start with red. So, you would start by saying, the next reason I agree is, and remember, your reasons are here, that her husband notices, so she should, or that it's really obviously dangerous, or you can do one of your own, that's fine. I'll let you decide. Evidence, a key quote, to demonstrate this is, pop your quote in. Remember, your explanation is why does your quote back up your point? This supports my opinion because, and you really want to add something else, and the writer uses, put a technique in there to, I'm just going to highlight that, oops, missed an S off, and highlight that little gap so you know to put a technique in. And then pink, always try and extend a bit. Furthermore, this is, again, and I'm going to use a fancy word, if I can spell it, reiterated when, and I'm going to highlight again there because I want you to put a quote in there, making the reader, and then reader reaction. So when you've done that, you're going to repeat one more time, because remember we're doing 3 PEEF paragraphs, and then finished.